On July 6, 1957, John Lennon met Paul McCartney, and they started a group called the Quarrymen, which was named after their school. The following year, Paul McCartney introduced George Harrison to Lennon. Then Stuart Sutcliffe joined, and they were in need of a drummer, so they acquired Pete Best.
The Beatles, known as the Silver Beatles at the time, had no permanent drummer. Their solution was Pete Best. They knew him from a club they visited a lot, and on August 1960, Paul McCartney called Pete to ask him if he wanted to join their group. Pete agreed to join and became a formal Beatle. But sadly, 2 years later, after recording Love Me Do, they decided to fire Pete and hire Ringo Starr. Stuart Sutcliffe met John Lennon in the Liverpool College of Art. He soon after joined the band as the bass guitar, since the band didn't have one.
Later on, Stuart became ill and stopped coming. He kept his bond strong until his death on April 10, 1962. And that same year, they fired Pete Best. They soon after got Ringo Starr to join. With that, their final members were John Lennon, Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr, and George Harrison.
Ringo Starr was asked to join the Beatles in 1962 to replace Pete Best, but on April 1970, Paul McCartney announced that he was leaving the group. The Beatles encountered many countries and impacted them with their wonderful singing and music. When they first came to America, thousands of fans were waiting for them. It was known as the British Invasion. They encountered success in many ways. For one, they were famous. They were well-known people and had many fans. Another way they were successful is their music. Their music was loved and put at the top of the music charts. They ruled the music world. They also encountered one of the biggest audiences in the world. This made them one of the most popular bands, if not the most popular band.
The Beatles exchanged fashion not only with America but other countries as well. For example, the mop top became a very popular haircut. After they came to different countries, many people switched to that cut. They also influenced people with the clothes they wore, not only their hairstyles. The collarless suits they wore became very popular with the mod youth in the 1960s. The Beatle boots are Cuban-heeled boots. However, their influence went far beyond the things they wore. They also changed the way we listen to music. With their popularity, instead of people using tapes or records, they started having concerts, which didn't happen often. With that, they also changed the way people interpreted music. Their genre of music became more widely respected.
The Beatles explored new ways to write music and to perform music. They found out that the most heard and liked songs were about love, and they used that to their advantage. They set higher expectations to music, to the point that people expected music to sound like the Beatles' music. The Beatles were set apart from any other band because of their unique rhythm and songs.